I know people like their SpongeBob.
I liked him, and then when he started getting a little bit too like flamboyant with Patrick, when he got a little bit too like, I don't know, bro. I was kind of like, I don't know about this one no more.
SpongeBob, stop touching my pecker.
Yeah, that's basically what he'd be saying, but just in a different way.
Oh man,
shit,
that's crazy.
All right, what do we want to talk about first? The Game Awards or Sonic the movie and game?
I think we could talk about the Game Awards.
Okay.
Because I think it will segue into like Sonic the movie too.
Okay. So.
Okay, because the Game Awards are approximately tomorrow. Oh, I think at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I could be wrong. Someone can actually tell me if I am or not. The fuck is this? Perform a web swing? Oh. Well, I mean, it wasn't a web swing, but you get what I mean.
Okay. So, I'm looking at this article on the Den of Geek, and here are the predictions and nominations. So, we got nominees and predictions: Deathloop, It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village. Now, I know why...
So those are the Game of the Year nominations?
Yeah, and I know why Evil Village is on there. We all know why. Nice.
Oh, yeah, because...
Big woman.
Oh, bro, I remember that was all over Pornhub.
Hey, at least he was honest. And then, what is this? Best ongoing game nominees is Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, Final Fantasy, Genshin Impact, and Fortnite.
I don't know about that one.
Actually, bro, on life, I would not be surprised if Genshin Impact won this shit.
I'm mad.
I think it will.
Listen,
I will throw hands with whoever.
Actually, you know what? I think Fortnite might win it. And that's my opinion. I think Fortnite will win it.
You know how long Fortnite has been out and shit and has getting
nominated? It's still up there, man. It's still up there. People are still playing it.
Okay, so tell me, Joel, why do you want freaking Apex Legends to win?
Because Apex is like, bro, technically, if you want to be technical, it's Titanfall.
No, I know what he's saying because it's from the same people that made it, and it feels
and it's in the Titanfall universe. No, it's in the Titanfall universe, though.
No, I said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out to the 8 people we got in here, bro. Welcome to the stream. But go ahead. Because it's in the Titanfall universe, and what?
So technically, it should get the longest continuously running game. To be honest with you. Because it literally does tie into Titanfall universe. Like, every lore that's in the game. Literally, characters are... Like, Ash, the recent character that just dropped for the new season. She's technically one of the factions in Titanfall 2. Well, not technically. She is one of the factions in Titanfall 2.
She's one of the bosses in Titanfall 2, actually.
Exactly. So, there you go. I rest my case. I don't need to say anything else.
Okay, but we can make the same thing.
Fortnite to me is just too slow. Like, after I played COD and after I played Apex and Titanfall, because I go back to Titanfall 2 sometimes, and even now other shooters other shooters that I feel like are real stiff. Like, I thought Cold War was stiff as hell, and I still felt like that was faster than Fortnite. And I get it. Fortnite is supposed to be like arcadey, but
I played Fortnite once. That's the extent it got out of me. I wasn't very fond of the Fortnite craze.
I didn't like the building, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's a gameplay feature, and if you keep working on it and you're good at it, I mean, that's cool and all, but I wasn't gonna spend all my time figuring that out. That's a lot for me. I like my platformers and stuff. And if I'm playing a shooter, I just want it to be a normal shooter where I can just go around. I don't need to fucking build a tower to get away from people.
I know, bro. I remember when me and Chris were playing, we shot and we missed. The dude already had a whole mansion. I was just like, bro, He did. He had a swimming pool in the back and shit. It was unbelievable. I was like, bro, you should definitely be in construction because you it doesn't feel like a shooter to me. It just feels like a game that they just threw guns in, but you really just
build
the entire thing.
Minecraft the shooter.
That game actually became, like, before the Battle Royale, it was actually a cooperative tower defense game, if you remember.
No, I don't remember.
No, I don't.
And that's because I played it back in, like, before they even had a season 1.
Oh, all right. We're getting off topic.
Sorry.
So we got the next part is.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, going back to what we were saying.
This is best art direction nominees is Deathloop, Kena, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank, and The Artful Escape.
Either Kena or Psychonauts 2, like straight up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but Kena and freaking Psychonauts. Kena, I haven't beaten that game just yet. I'm very close, and I will be streaming me beating the game. Like, just off the art direction alone, because come on, dude, for best art direction, it dead ass looks like a Pixar film. Like, come on now, I really think
it does.
It deserves
Just the one
that
where
fucking
you have
award.
those little slaves following you, and they just don't have to be black.
Quit fucking saying that.
I'm just saying.
Oh
Are you fucking talking?
Because they follow you around and you kind of order them to do stuff. That's what, like,
Bro, they're not.
I'm
He's
crying.
bringing this freaking agenda saying that they're slaves.
Oh my
bro.
god.
They follow me because they like me, bro, and they have their. Yeah, they do. I give them little hats and little treats every time we beat somebody and shit.
That sounds
Oh my
like
God. Nah, bro, guys, check my vibes. Like, literally, go to my. I don't even know if I haven't played it like in like 2 weeks or so. So don't check my vibes because that shit's not listed yet. You guys can go back and watch me fucking play that shit, and you guys can tell me if they're slaves or not. But anyways, and Psychonauts 2. Go ahead, tell us.
Best score
What?
and music nominees. You ready for this?
like wait,
Yeah,
wait,
like
wait.
the soundtrack.
Yeah, like the
okay,
yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
Okay, so we got Cyberpoop 2077,
Okay. Keep going.
Death-
Keep going.
Deathloop,
Keep going. Shut up.
Near Repellent. What is that? Near Replicant, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and The Artful Escape.
Either Guardians of the Galaxy or Cyberpunk 2077. I'm not gonna lie. I think Cyberpunk is gonna take that like real
Yeah.
quick.
So this is the best audio design. Deathloop, Forza
Okay.
Horizon 5, Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil, and then Returnal.
I could say Ratchet and Clank.
Mm-hmm.
I could say freaking
I like how
what was the
Forza
other one?
Horizon 5's on there.
Actually surprised. I'm actually really surprised because I was hearing news that Forza, like, it's this year's game, right?
Yes, this just came out.
Okay, because I heard, like, in the grapevine that they weren't letting them fucking get nominated for anything.
Really?
That's what I heard. Say that shit.
Okay. I'm reading through these next ones, man. And these are all right. They're starting to get interesting after these ones.
All right, talk to us.
Okay. Well, what do you think is going to win the audio design?
I said Ratchet and Clank or Forza. Like, that'd be,
Okay.
like,
I feel like it's
Forza.
Forza.
All right.
Yeah.
The next one is.
Only because I'm a Forza fanboy over here.
I like the fifth one.
man,
I did
really?
play it, and it's really fun. It's a solid game.
if I had an Xbox Series X or something
Bro,
like
but-
that,
Get a
Let me-
PC. Okay, so we got to go into the best independent game nominees. So the best independent is Death's Door, Kena, Inscription, Loop Hero, and 12 Minutes.
12 minutes or Kena, straight up. I've seen gameplay of 12 minutes and shit. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them funny moments from different people are like the greatest things you'll ever see from 12 minutes. I'll give it to either one of them.
I have no
to be
clue what
honest.
12 Minutes is.
Bro, that shit has freaking the Green Goblin in it. What do you mean?
Wait, the Green Goblin?
Yeah, Willem Dafoe is in that game.
Oh.
Bro, dead ass. As soon as I heard his voice, I was like, yo, my man. He's like, Peter, you're struggling.
On Grove Street.
I think I'm going to go with
Grove Street.
Kena on that
Yeah,
one.
like I said, either 12 minutes or Kena, I would have been fine with either one.
And if they don't?
I really no, for real, man. Like, I feel like
And if they don't?
no, if Kena doesn't win any sort of rewards, I'm actually gonna be disappointed because, bro, these people came from being an animation studio to a full-on game developing studio. Like, come on, man. And you can tell they gave a fuck about the game because the gameplay itself, because you may think it looks like it's for kids and shit, but you can be not more wrong.
Why do you use that word choice?
Because I don't know, I almost fucking bit my tongue.
Okay, so then the next one is going to be Best Action Game. I want you to
go.
before
like Birdman, I'm ready for these nominees.
Before I read these, I want you to guess what made the Best Action Game nominees. Just guess.
Bro, I bet Call of Duty's in that shit, bro.
Nope.
Watch it be in that shit, bro.
Pac-Man.
Fucking Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
In the game.
Yeah, that's choice number 4.
Kirby would have got that shit.
Kirby.
That shit's coming out next year, though.
Bro?
Yeah, they're making a new Kirby game.
That's the open world one, isn't it?
Yep, that's right.
That's gonna be interesting. Okay, so we got Back for Blood.
Okay.
Shiverly.
I don't know how.
Shiverly 2.
No, don't say that shit. Let them finish.
Hey, go ahead.
Deathloop again. Far Cry 6 and Returnal.
Okay, it's either freaking Deathloop with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, what's up next for our topic?
The Best Action Adventure.
Best Action Adventure?
Yes.
Chris, you didn't even say what your thing is.
What my nominee is?
Yeah. I think this week. Oh, I gotta press square to purchase it. My bad.
Let me think like the Game Awards for a second. You know, I'm gonna put my mind in these goobers' heads for a second. Hang on. I'm gonna go with Far Cry 6. I think that's what they're gonna pick.
You think so?
I think they're gonna pick it.
Far Cry,
Yeah,
my boy Brandon said Far Cry was really good, and that's because I don't expect him to be playing games like that. But he enjoyed it a lot.
The next nominees are for Best Action Adventure Game. We have Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Metroid Dread, Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil, and Psychonauts 2.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised Metroid Dread made that list, considering that's a fucking old ass game that got canceled back when.
Oh, I love it when they put DS games on the Switch.
That's right. That's right. Guys, fun fact. That's a real fucking thing I just said. I would not be,
I need to play it.
I would not be mad if freaking Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy actually.
I don't think it's going to win. I don't think.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't be mad though because, like, low key, that shit was a sleeper hit. Like, people thought that shit was going to flop. No,
yeah, because it was by Square Enix, so people were thinking it was gonna flop like Avengers.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they have that freaking like that bad taste in their mouth because they already got burned by the Avengers. But now, people like it all has to do with word of mouth nowadays. When people actually got their hands on and played, they're like, damn, there's actually a good ass game under here. Like it reminds them of like a casual version of like Mass Effect. If you played that game. And it's just like, and I'm like, yo, you know what? After, like, because I didn't watch the full, like, a walkthrough or anything like that. I just been seeing clips here and there. I say, yo, actually, that's pretty cool. Like, you can dynamically change your choices throughout the game and affects each character. And everybody's like, the result of your choices can make something different in the long run. And I like that where games give you choice. And like I said, I didn't even play the game, but if it gives you that option. And I think the marketing for that game was very terrible.
Oh, dude, it was awful. It was awful.
There was marketing?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's your answer.
Real shit. Like, let's talk about it.
My problem is...
Oh, fuck, guys. I got
they did a terrible job at promoting the game because I remember earlier in July when they were doing the Xbox showcase, they played the trailer, like, twice. And people didn't like it because they were just like, oh, Square Enix. So they did it there. Yeah. And then I think it showed up again during PlayStation's and the Switch Direct. I think they played it there too. But aside from those, I mean, like, there was no marketing on TV. There was no, like, YouTube ads. It was just kind of under the radar. So if you didn't see those live streams, chances are you didn't even give a shit about the game.
Right, exactly, and it was up to word of it was up to like either people that have like review codes of the game, like
Yes.
fucking GameSpot and IGN and shit, and people are actually playing the game on like Twitch and YouTube, bruh. It's literally word of mouth. And that's why it's like, you know, people are saying now that, damn, this is actually a good game. And I respect that it actually got nominated. I'm not even mad that it did.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Chris, read off the next nomination again for role-playing.
All right, we got Cyberpunk, Monster Hunter Rise, Scarlet Nexus, Shin Megami, and Tales of Arise.
Okay, I would give it, I guess Cyberpunk, Scarlet Nexus. I mean, I haven't played Tales of Arise, but Jacob says it's good, so I'll take his word for it. So
this guy is predicting it's going to be Tales of Arise. That's his prediction.
No. Do not put words in my mouth. That's not what I said.
No, I'm not talking about you. The guy who wrote the article is saying.
Oh.
But, you know, if we're going to say it like that, then I guess Chris is also saying Tales of Arise. So I think that's two votes for that one.
No. I did not say that.
This is not CNN, people. This is real news.
No. Like, honestly, I think Cyberpunk will get it. I think they will get that nomination award.
I think.
I know. But recently, I've been hearing like the shit's been going back up. And
I don't know, man. I played it recently, man.
I beat it recently, actually.
Did you really?
Like, I did. I did.
Fucking liar.
I ain't no fucking liar. Joe's just a hater. It don't matter, bro.
I don't hate.
I can't
Name one time.
What's the next category? The people are waiting.
Best fighting game.
Alright, let's see.
So, Demon Slayer is one of those games.
Fucking nominated. Are you kidding me?
Guilty Gear.
Go ahead.
No, hang on. There's another one on here that's really outrageous. I love. So next one is Melty Blood. Okay. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is on the list.
The live stream is over.
And Virtua Fighter 5.
Guys, are you hearing this? Nickelodeon
Best fighting game nominee.
for best fighting game.
Hey man, they added Garfield.
Nickelodeon with a freaking N-I-G-G-A, bro. Nickelodeon on that shit, bro. Nah, bro. No.
I'm gonna throw up. That's awesome.
Yo, you good?
I don't think so, bro.
I knew that hurt you.
That's why your mom doesn't love you.
So the next.
Where's your mom?
She might be in this next category. Best family game nominees.
Oh my God.
Damn, came back with the clap back, my guy. God damn, 47. Where am I going? Oh.
So our best family game nominees are It Takes Two, Mario Party Superstars, New Pokemon Snap, Super Mario 3D World, and WarioWare.
I'm saying It Takes Two.
That was unique.
Yes, I'm saying, and they deserve an award.
They do.
Like, for real. Like, family-friendly game. Bro, you can play that with anybody. Your brother, your fucking significant other, your freaking mom's baby, your dad.
Your dad?
And, like...
Oh, here's a interesting one. Best sim/strategy game nominees. We have Age of Empires, Evil Genius 2, Humankind, Inscription, and Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Age of Empires.
Chris, don't even front. I heard you be playing that shit on the low.
Now.
That's why he laughed a little bit.
Yeah, that is why I laughed a little bit, because I have been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm actually gonna say it's gonna win.
Which was the one that I said? Fucking Age of Empires. That's the one that I'm going.
You think Age of Empires gonna win?
Yeah. I be seeing that bitch on my YouTube ads all the time. I skip them.
Bro, just to keep the meme going, I'll say Flight Simulator. I ain't gonna bully.
Oh, thank you. Happy days.
Apparently people be having a good time flying over to Japan for some reason.
Hey, man. Wait, I can't go there now. I gotta get there somehow. Sports racing.
Sports racing?
Yeah. So we got FIFA or F1, FIFA 2022, Hot Wheels Unleashed, Forza Horizon 5, and
I'm trying to hear these nominations.
Forza 5 and Riders Republic.
Forza Horizon.
Sorry, guys.
Forza's a real big.
Hot Wheels Unleashed. Put my money on Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Bro, I didn't even know they dropped the game.
I remember seeing the trailer for it, but that was about it. So this is the last nominee. It is most anticipated game.
Oh shit!
We got Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, the sequel to Legend of Zelda, and Starfield.
Okay, I could see freaking, what do you call it?
I want to put my money on Breath of the Wild 2.
I would say Breath of the Wild 2, God of War, or freaking what do you call it? Horizon,
Forbidden West.
Elden Ring. Not really. I mean, like,
This guy who wrote the article actually said Elden Ring is his prediction.
It's his prediction.
He thinks Elden Ring is going to win. Okay, so now we get into the next part of the discussion, which, since now we've gone over all the nominees and who we think is going to steal the show, now we get to talk about the blue dickhead from that.
Okay, guys, this is the movie portion discussion of the podcast.
It's a giant ass raccoon.
Here we go. So Ben Schwartz and Jim Carrey are actually going to be at the awards premiere. Awards. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, interesting, very interesting. I don't know if they're gonna be like, you know, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be the ones that will reveal the fucking movie. Obviously, they're the two main characters. Like, when they got freaking Jeff Keighley, you know, the mountains and the Mountain Dew and the real Pope right next to them discussing the shit. Like,
before we talk about the movie, we should talk about this poster that they decided to drop on us today. I can't lie. I might steal it from the movie theater.
No, for real, Chris. I thought when you sent that to me, I thought that was fake.
Really?
Like, not like for real, because you know people be making artwork that looks dead identical to the freaking movie, anyways.
Yeah.
Thinking, okay, someone made like you know fan art, like you know that's cool, that's dope.
I will say.
And then I.
Go ahead.
What you said?
No, go ahead, because I want to hear you.
No, because I was like saying like, okay, that's cool, but then when I started looking on like Instagram and Twitter and all that other stuff, saying like, yeah, this is the official poster, I was like, yo, that's when I started getting really excited. I was like, yo, that's actually really cool. And like, I don't know if it was me, but it doesn't look like they updated something.
They did, because if you notice, they actually got rid of his little thing above his nose and they made it completely blue. So now it's not like half and half of his mouth to his forehead. It's just all blue down to his mouth.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Cool. Honestly, like, I thought, like, besides that, like, I thought that they were gonna, even though, like I said, I like his design.
Yeah.
I really do. For the movie's sake anyways, I thought they would, like, do a little bit more, but, like, I get it, like, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Because I would prefer if they, like, you know, went with, you know, his, like, did something with his arms.
Well,
like, I don't know, like,
can't do anything with it. I mean, you just change continuity and then people be like, well, why are his arms tan now?
I know. That's why you get it right the first time, but you know, you know what I mean.
God damn it, movie studio. Fuck you for making a fucking design.
Nah, seriously, you're. Oh my. But come on, we came so far from the original design, like when it first got revealed.
It's funny because someone actually put in the comment section the original picture of him screaming.
Ow! Oh my god.
By the Lonely Goomba. He said why listening to feedback is good. It showed the original one to this new poster. Oh
I'm
god.
telling you, bro. People were not fucking with the freaking Gangster's Paradise version of Sonic, bro.
IGN said Dr. Robotnik returns and Tails apparently has his pilot's license.
Never had that. But
I
okay.
know.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, man. Miles just knows how to fly, so it makes sense.
Bro, I used all my life thingies on that shit.
Damn, why'd you do that?
I think Robotnik's looking a little goofy in that thing over there, so the Photoshop was a little off on Jim Carrey, but I think it still looks cool.
He looked kind of strange too, to be honest. But like,
Tails looks a little
like,
funky too. That's why I thought it was fake too, because Tails doesn't look like he's actually there. But you remember me telling you about this, Chris, earlier? How my fucking feed was full of this stupid shit from the amazing artists that are the Sonic community.
Yeah, I was like, yo, like, I trying to hear that. Like, I was like, yo, ain't with big ass titties. I'm a furry.
Well, the thing that gets me is that some kid could be on Instagram looking for. He's like, Sonic, and he's like looking through this shit. All of a sudden, he's like, whoa.
Yeah, like, you can't even censor that, so how do you explain that to your fucking
I know.
Like, yo, what is that? I mean,
Because they don't draw him naked. They just draw him with huge tits, and it's like
they just make them thick. I get it.
Yes.
I get it.
I scroll through here and I'm like, why? What the fuck? Go put that on 4chan or something, not Instagram. Oh hell no.
Not even waifus. Like, bro, they're just fucking.
They're animals.
Anthropomorphic animals and shit. Like.
Have you seen that one video this guy made? This really cringy dude. It was, God, it had to be a decade ago. He made a list of all of the Sonic girls that he likes. And every time I hear someone talking about Sonic, they always bring this up. Even people who don't like Sonic, they'll bring this video up. And it cracks me up every time.
He's blue-colored and knows how to handle the females. Speaking of females, the Sonic universe might also be classified as hot chick heaven.
What's the video about?
It's this kid, and not even a kid. He's just like some Sonic fan, like a really hardcore fanboy. And he's like, today we're going to be talking about my top 10 hottest Sonic girls. And he like goes into depth on each character and why he thinks they're the hottest.
There actually have been situations where Rouge's cleavage has been exposed, but it eventually got censored. What a price to pay.
So what are your hopes for Frontiers?
Like, when we see the trailer, we can come back to this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when both trailers get revealed, we can like make another video or another stream talking about it.
Yeah.
And this time, hopefully, everything will be like smooth. I mean, it was smooth, but like the only thing was, that low-key kind of bothers me now. But like, you know, people got what we were talking about anyways, so like it's fine. My hopes for Sonic Frontier, like, from everything I've been hearing about, from like it being open world, that they're gonna have the boost gameplay in a certain format.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's some sections where you'll have it, or like, you know, there's actually like, I don't know if it's really gonna have melee combat, or is it just like something like, you know, you remember like how I'm looking at it from the combat standpoint, I would think of like, because you remember Sonic Boom, right?
Yes.
So I don't want to say like I can only see it working like that, but I don't see any other way besides him having a homing attack. But apparently there's gonna be like a large skill tree when it comes to that. But what I want to see from it, I really want them, because they said this is the most ambitious game that they've made for Sonic in a long time. I just want them to fully excel in that.
Yes.
Like, I don't want them to take shortcuts in this shit, bro. I'm getting, like, Sonic has been, like, slowly coming back to the forefront, and when it comes to his, like, quality of his stuff and the respect, starting with this, like, from the last movie and a couple of other things. And I need them to keep this momentum going.
Yes.
Like the story rise. I need that story to be 100% on point. Like, I know we're not going to get the story like Sonic Unleashed in the past other games or the Black Knight.
Mm-hmm.
I need them to recapture, like, some magic. Like, something that makes me want to give a fuck. Like, that's what I mean.
Yes.
And we don't really know much about the story as of yet. Just Sonic is on an island, and there's a ghost who's, like...
He's running around.
I don't know how that's going to... Yeah, that's it. That's all we got. Is that people are getting excited about this game is because of the leaks that are coming out.
Yes.
And optimistic or skeptical. And that shouldn't be happening.
Well,
period.
I actually have a leak thing right here, and I can read this if you want to hear about it. Here is this so-called leak from Sega, or not from Sega, from an anonymous Redditor. So he says, the game isn't actually called Sonic Rangers, it was just a code name during development. I played some of it through experience, wasn't all extensive as the previous people said. Says demo starts with CG opening, it's an extended version of what you saw in the teaser trailer. Game is set in a newly discovered island. Spring Valley is the first stage, and it's the game's Green Hill equivalent. That's a big fucking uh-oh for me. What is it called? Metallic Metropolis looked like Speed Highway, but at sunset. The signs in the level imply it's Station Square. Okay, that's pretty cool. Game visually looks on par with Unleashed, though I played it on PS5, so I would expect it to look just as good, if not better. So that's a plus, huge plus. Action stages are just like Unleashed Generations, then Color/Forces. So that's really cool. That's what I was saying earlier, remember?
Yeah.
World map was huge. It isn't even the full map, but it looked like Hyrule size of Breath of the Wild from the glimpse I saw. Ranking system works like previous games. Devs are huge fans of Demon Slayer, so Sonic will finish bosses in a similar fashion to Tanjiro? I don't fucking know his name. Okay. Music is a mix of Jun and Otani's? I don't even know who he is. I know who Jun is because I've heard he's like everything, but I don't know who Otani is. Game is set on Earth with humans. Okay. You can see them in murals. The two worlds shit is a thing of the past, apparently, like Ian said. The human ghost girl is your companion throughout the game, like Chip, though your radio in with Tails, Knuckles, Amy, etc. throughout. Okay, I don't like that. I didn't like that in Forces where you were like radioing with everybody at base. I didn't like that. Game is impiled to reveal the origin of the Chaos Emerald.
Saved my fucking career, dog.
So we get to see the origin of the Chaos Emeralds is what this person is saying. I don't know how I feel about that. Game has the same progression system as Adventure 1/06. Oh. Okay. What do you think about that?
Okay.
There's more, but I just want to know how you feel about the progression thing as Adventure 1 and 06.
I'm not afraid of that.
Okay.
Because if we look back, like we look actually now, like you've seen, like, do you know what Project 06 is?
Yes, it's the remake. Yes.
Yes.
I actually have it on my computer.
Okay, bro, that's dope.
Dude, it's fun.
Looking at that gameplay and like seeing what like just this guy is doing alone shows that game literally had potential and like could have been so much more than what it was gameplay wise.
Yeah.
So thinking about that, I'm not afraid of like that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the problem is, are they gonna get it right? Is it gonna be smooth? And most importantly, is it gonna be fun?
Because
Like,
this is what they're saying. They're saying that the hub world is like Adventure 1 and 06, and then you go to the stages in the main world. And I think that's pretty cool because I liked that from Adventure 1 and 06.
Yeah.
The hub world, and then you go to the stages in the hub world. And you can kind of put Unleashed in there too, because that hub world was like that too. It just wasn't as open.
Yeah. Right.
But I think that's cool.
So if they're gonna do that, like, are there like that's the thing? Are there gonna be like activities that we're gonna do?
And that's what it says right here.
Stuff for Sonic.
Do things in the main world, and you'll unlock an action stage.
Okay, so there's gonna be like side quests. Is it gonna be like? I don't want to say the typical open world thing where you do fetch quests and shit because low key that's starting to get tiresome.
That's
like, I don't
stupid.
want fetch quests. I want fucking meaningful quests. I know even you can make the argument, oh, it's just because it's Sonic or whatever. Like it shouldn't be a big deal. No, I want them to give a fuck about it, bro. I want them to really be doing something with it. Like don't put shit that's gonna be repetitive. Like I don't want to like walk a girl down the street like 20 times. Come on now, let's not do this.
So there is more to this. There's this leak. So he goes on to say that Color's Ultimate functions as a glimpse of its customization system, except here, things like Sonic's shoes, homing attack, and boost, etc. can be customized. Sonic's shoes from SA2 and Riders can be equipped. That's fucking cool. VO,
that is cool.
VO wasn't done, but it sounded like Roger had done new clips. I don't really care. I don't care about Roger that much. Eggman plays a part in the game, but he is obviously not the main villain. The villain is some ancient primordial thing that wasn't given a name in the demo I played. And that's it. So, I like that. I like that there's a new villain, so hopefully it's not like Zabok.
Yeah, it's hopefully not like Zabok.
Or Infinite.
Like, I always, and I said this, actually, there was a leak talking about maybe Infinite is possibly to come back in some sort of I honestly, bro, like, I think they did Infinite dirty. I really did. I was really hoping that he will like be like, bro,
cooler
on the level of fucking, like, I thought they could make Infinite on the level of fucking Mephiles.
Yes.
Because I think Mephiles was a great villain. Like, to be real with you, I thought he was real. Like, everything he did had a fucking purpose, and you believe, and like he was fucking down with his convictions. He was so driven, just fucking like everything he did, it made sense to me, bro.
And that's why Infinite sucks, because everything he does is stupid.
Yeah, because like I said, I think they did him dirty because they didn't like. Like he's saying I'm weak. I'm not weak, bruh. Oh my god,
big man.
That's funny too because that's the freaking I forgot the voice actor's name, but that's the voice of Gaara from Naruto. If you guys didn't know,
really?
Yeah, straight up, literally his voice.
I'm not weak.
And it's just like like make the villain at least compelling, like you know. Something that can actually, like, you know, fucking go against Sonic's philosophies. Like, you know, the villains, the good villains are always someone that you can identify with.
Yes.
Like,
see, that's the thing that these games don't understand. Like, you can't just make a big baddie and just call it a day. You gotta make him, like, someone you can relate with and understand why he's being a fucking dipshit. Not, you called me weak. Oh, now I'm gonna turn evil. Like, God. Come on. What kind of story writing is that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, that was cringeworthy. Like,
like it didn't make the Sonic franchise look any, you know, less cringy. It just made it worse.
Yeah. And the thing is, bro, like, I'm kind of glad those writers are out, like, for real.
Thank God. Dude, they were making the franchise look so weird.
With this new companion, this ghost girl or whatever the fuck it is. I need her to be at least on the same level
as Chip.
Chip.
And that's what
Yes,
this guy was saying. I
because-
mean, she's like Chip, but I mean, like, personality-wise, she needs to have like a same. Why do I give a shit about this stupid little ghost?
Like this, like why do I care?
Yeah.
Because even Chip, a fresh new character, people still talk about him to this day.
Yes.
Because how much of an impact he left on us and Sonic himself.
Yeah. Why isn't
Like,
Sonic wearing the fucking bracelet anymore?
Bro, that shit gets me so upset, low key, that he doesn't.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
it's
like,
yo,
what? Did he
bro.
just put it on the desk and say, "Bye, Chip"? Fucking don't care
No.
about you anymore. Bye.
I feel like, you know, it's crazy because like this other fan game, fucking Sonic Omens,
Yeah.
like they literally like did the whole freaking opening of Marvel Spider-Man scene and whatnot, and he fucking like has Chip's bracelet on and shit.
Yes.
I thought that was very cool. I was like, yo, that's respect right there.
Now,
And
like,
I wish that would carry on.
I don't think Sonic needs to wear it all the time, but like, just like
But, like,
show that he still
No way.
fucking has the
Has it,
damn
at
bracelet,
least.
and that he didn't throw it in the lake after the game.
Like,
Yeah.
I would love to have like a little freaking. I would love if Sonic actually had like you know, his house, all his mementos of his past adventures and whatnot.
Yeah.
Even the storybook adventures, really, because since they're canon and whatnot, like a little.
It's
Something,
anything canon. I mean, let's be real here.
like, yeah. Let's okay. To be fair, I'm just going off the things that they write into these stories in the
know.
mainline games and whatnot.
I think
Fair,
everything's canon.
they are.
Every game is canon.
Yeah.
Maybe not
everything.
Riders, but everything pretty much is canon.
Riders was such a good spin-off. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah,
Except
it-
for Free Riders. That shit was
Yeah, that was stupid.
That shit was
That was really
ass
stupid.
butter.
How's
I
water?
cannot believe that shit is fucking hell, man.
I like-
cannot believe that shit.
I like the first Sonic Riders. You know, second one.
Yeah, the first
Nah.
Sonic. I like what do you call it? I liked one more than two.
Yes.
But don't like that's not saying very much about it. Like as if like, oh, I hated the game. I liked the game. Don't get me wrong. And plus, the story was actually like, you know, really like compelling. But
Yeah.
I liked one because it was like that cool, like, you know, like that cartoon special of like a tournament based sort of thing. Like,
Yeah,
you know, it was
like
all
in the
racing,
animes
it was
where it's-
lighthearted.
Yep.
Exactly. It was like lighthearted. It wasn't too serious. Everybody, you know, it was just like a big ass race. And
I
it
like
was
the
yeah, I
intro
like-
to that game. I like that
Ooh,
anime-ish
wow.
cutscene. That looked freaking sweet. And everybody on YouTube in 2010 was obviously in Windows Movie Maker putting fucking random music behind it, so they looked cool. But
yeah,
I liked
bro,
that cutscene.
like, but like, you know, it's funny. Fun fact: the
Mhm.
people who made that opening intro is the same people who are making Attack on Titans
Really,
right now. Yeah,
I can
fun
see it.
fact.
I can see it. It looks so good though, and the second game, you know, even if it was CG cutscenes, I mean, it still looked good.
It still looked good. I'm not gonna get like, you know, say it wasn't.
Yeah, and they
And
can make
those
the
are, like,
CG
you know-
ones look really good. Like Unleashed, you cannot top. You cannot top that, bro.
Bro, the opening scene forever in people's minds. Like that, like honestly, I swear, like that wasn't an era. Like if Sonic was like like
If he was
Like-
going up in
like I said-
popularity, it was right there.
exactly. Like I swear, like Jason Griffith's Sonic in his time period is like you would see him like in an Avengers type of movie, like, you know, because that's how much
Avengers?
spectacle his game. No, seriously, you cannot tell me that wasn't like that fucking opening cutscene from Unleashed was not freaking movie box office quality.
It
right
was,
there, bro.
and I think
Like,
everybody
blockbuster.
noticed that, and they were like amazed. But the Werehog, you know, if the Werehog wasn't so fucking prominent in that game, I think that game would have done a lot better. But I like the Werehog, but
I didn't
they just
mind
should have
it.
shortened it. They should have shortened his stages, because a lot of them take 30 minutes if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah, some of them did drag out and whatnot. I won't lie about it, but like I'm not gonna say flat out say that I hated the werehog and whatnot because like yeah, there was a reason for that. Some people make the argument saying like they should have just had like Knuckles in it or whatever, and then that would make like sense. But I'm like,
But it was
there's
part
a
of the
reason for
story.
that story wise. Yeah, exactly. So like if you that that really wouldn't work or make really much sense.
Yeah, you
But
need him in that to become the werehog for that story to work.
exactly. So whatever. Um, but yeah, going back to nah, yeah, no, seriously, it's always like the same argument when it comes to that, and it's like okay, I get it, but it's not that serious.
Yeah.
Maybe because I just love the game like that much. Like that was my Sonic game for a long time.
What
And
I will
wish they
say
actually
is sorry for cutting you off, but what I would say is
no.
Sonic Unleashed is peak what Sonic should have went off of. And when they came out with Sonic Colors off of that, that was confusing because it was like they finally hit that part where they needed to go off of it, and then they backtracked to Sonic Colors story. And they made it kitty.
You know it's crazy, bro. Because I don't know if you watch those old Jason Griffin interviews where like he was interviewed by like all his voices for like Sonic and Shadow and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I think he said this the best, right? He said, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't know, this is something along the lines of what he said, but he basically said was as if like when he was starting out as Sonic, Sonic was, kind of like he was kind of snarky, he was like arrogant, he had like a chip on his shoulders and he wasn't afraid to show it and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it was all in the delivery for his voice at the first time because they're coming off of this is when he was doing like Sonic 06 and Sonic X, and they're coming off of like the Ryan Drummond era. Yeah, so like, but later on, as like the story went on from the games and Sonic X, like he learned, like he understood that Sonic was maturing.
Yeah.
Like as he was getting older in each game, and he said like that's like a good evolution, and he felt like that was a really good evolution because now from being like I said all those listings I just list off, now he's like he's more calm and cool and laid back about like a lot of stuff, and he just goes with the flow. And I'm like, yo, that actually resonated with me because in a way, a lot of us do that sort of thing when we grow up, and I actually like that. But like you said, Colors flip that shit on its head, and it's like, what happened? Like, and I'm not saying like he can't be like snarky at times or crack jokes or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying.
But he matured.
I'm saying he did, but they did a whole 360 in Colors. Like it was a joke after joke after joke nonstop, and it just a lot of them didn't land. Guys, Baldy McNose hair, really? I'm like,
I think re-releasing that game just further like hammered that fucking thing into your skull. Like, yeah, remember this? Yeah, no, I didn't want to remember that shit. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll give them this. I'll give Sonic Colors this. Sonic was very animated in that game.
Yes.
Yes. Like, in terms of, like, his movement and all that stuff.
Gameplay-wise.
Gameplay, yeah. He was very animated. He was smoothing out. And I swear, like, they were, like, I'm glad for Generations because I felt like they had the perfect formula.
It was there.
Like,
it was there. They had it.
Yeah.
That's what's so disappointing. They had it, and then they made Lost World. And it was like, what are you doing? You had it. Like, Generations on YouTube back in the day, literally mods, because people liked it.
Yes.
And
yeah, they loved it that much.
And I'm over here sitting here like, why would you release Lost World to appease the adventure fans? But like, it's not even for the adventure fans. It's like this new thing. And it's like, what?
Yeah, it's more, it's the thing that they're trying to even, and this is so weird. Sega's relationship with Nintendo was so weird. It's like they dropped Sonic in the Super Mario Galaxy universe,
Yeah.
like for real.
And it's just
Like,
stupid.
It didn't work. Like, I get it. Like, they were trying to get Sonic to beat because, like, in retrospect, Sonic is a platformer, but like they did it in such a way like it turned a lot of people off, and it was just like really like not that appealing. It looked great, don't get me wrong.
And then they
like,
shat on us with forces. Just absolutely pulled their pants down and just shaved their fucking asshole hairs on us and said, "There you go, there's your game. Thanks, Sega. Love you guys. Fucking assholes." God, man, it's just... They go up and down. You know, they have it, and then they just go down. They have it, and they go down.
I think Sonic... Like, I don't know, I think Sega needs to realize that Sonic needs to evolve.
They need to put people who like Sonic in there.
who really actually understands Sonic and respects him. Like, bro, fucking Tyson Hess and his fucking team, literally with those animated shorts, even though these fucking these characters weren't talking, and when they were, you could tell he gives a fuck and understands them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously, I love fucking Sonic Mania Adventure. I watch that shit all the time.
Did you see his colors? His Sonic Colors one that he did?
That is what I felt Sonic Colors should have been.
That
straight up
version of Sonic is Sonic. That's what's so confusing. Like, where did that get mixed up?
I'm saying, bro, and it's just like, yeah, and some of the jokes I actually laughed at. Like, it was like, yo, they understood like where Sonic needs to like be silly, or like, you know, when he's actually trying to be serious. Yeah, like they found a. I feel like I don't know if Tyson is on the writing staff when it comes to this game.
Better be.
I hope he is.
Yeah, better be.
Because he seems like he understands Sonic more than fucking those other two guys.
Thank you, everybody, for watching today's video. We talked about a lot of topics, went over a lot of things. Chris obviously had the worst time of his life. He actually told me he never wants to see me again. He also said that Sonic 06 will be a series that's buried underground and is never visited again. I want to play that series again.
I do too.
We gotta figure a way out to do that. Fuck, man.
Yeah, we have to.
I was thinking earlier, because I was thinking about, like, is there a software where you can hand off a controller, like a virtual controller, for someone to play with?
Like a share play feature, like
yeah.
a PlayStation have that shit. That'd be cool if it did, like for real.
Mm-hmm. Because then we could do the fucking series.
Right.
So we gotta figure a way out to do that. But thank you again, everybody. Chris, do you have anything to say to our people?
It's our hard hat holidays. Respectfully.
Joe Byron. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Maybe next time we won't be off topic.